Trevor, I think it's fair to say that an awful lot of people are feeling an awful lot of pain in the current economic climate, but it seems also to many of them that those who govern us are not feeling the same pain. How do you respond to that?
I agree with people. I think there are quite a number of expenses, quite a number of costs that government currently somehow takes for granted, which need to be challenged. Sacred cows like the government jet, indeed the Taoiseach's salary and how that's higher than other heads of state like Barack Obama or the British Prime Minister. There's no way we can sustain that, and there's no way that I think we can sustain expenses without receipts. I mean, really, we are all facing pain here. As a country, we have to pull together, and that means the same law for everybody, and nobody else, as far as I'm aware, gets expenses for simply turning up. It's based on receipts, and that's something that I feel and have called on for many years needs to be the same when it comes to TDs and senators and anybody involved in the democratic process. Really, all of those have to be looked at. Now, they may not, of course, get us enough money. Obviously they won't. They're in the overall scheme of things, they are quite small when you add up the amount of money they save compared to the 19 billion that has to be saved over the 4 years, but they are symbolical, and they demonstrate that no stone is to be left unturned when it comes to looking for savings. And they also give leadership. I, for example, when I was Minister for Food, went out to Norway with President McAleese. We didn't use the government jet. There was a jet chartered. It didn't have an Irish flag on it, and that was for the President of Ireland, the first citizen. So if it's good enough for the President of Ireland, I believe it should be normal for people to fly regular flights and not to have this jet with all the expenses that go with it waiting in the wings in Baldonnel in case it might be needed. Really, as a country, we have to cut our cloth, and that starts at the top, and those sacred cows need to go because they are costing too much we don't have the money for them.